Good morning. This should be feeling familiar by this point, huh? We are back to school. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I mean, today's not the most exciting day. Today I'm teaching people how to use a ruler. It's just the cost of doing business. I need to make sure everyone's on the same page, and we have to start from zero. So we'll move it along quickly, and oh crap, I need gas. It is Monday, and I'm not dreading it. I'm excited for the week. I'm excited to see how a full week with the new group of people goes. Legitimately excited. Today will be an endurance test to see if they're like, yay, measurement, or I have phi lose them. Last night didn't quite go as planned. It was kind of wild. I was working on some stuff and the phone rang at 9:30 my time, and it was my brother. And we talked till well after 11, and he's on the East Coast, so that put him up until 2. Well, I don't exactly understand how he can function like that. I'm so grateful for the phone call. It was really nice to just talk about stuff, and it was kind of scattered, you know. It was me talking about my crap, and then we talked about other stuff, and you know, some of the things he deals with at work, which are wildly different than mine. He sent me some footage of someone in the parking lot of one of their stores who just backed up and into the store, and then threw the car and drive and shot across the parking lot and across the street and into somebody's yard. Like, it was wild, you know, and you don't know if it's somebody on drugs or somebody in shock or what's going on. It was just nice to have company. Well, hello. Thought I'd just pop out at lunch and say hi and check in and see what's going on. It's been a pretty great day. Talking about the ruler and measurement and systems of measurement is never a fun thing, but classes have gone well. And then in the midst of that comes a series of texts from my wife and the mediator. She wants to know if I'm going to go and sign the quit claim today after school. And I was in class because I have a job, which she knows I do, but that doesn't stop them all from texting anyway. Finally responded and said, until I hear definitely from my attorney, I won't be signing anything. The mediator's like, well, if you hear from him, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know why she hasn't heard from him. My attorney emailed me today and said I could meet you today at 11 or tomorrow at 4 p.m. And I wrote him back and I said, since I'm in school, I can't meet today, but tomorrow at 4 would be great. And he responded and said, you know, he'll answer all my questions tomorrow, and he's not going to communicate with the mediator until he and I meet. So, okay. The sticky thing is, I don't know what to say back to the group. I don't know if I have to say anything to the group. You know, do I owe them the courtesy of being like, I've spoken with him, I will be meeting with him tomorrow at 4, blah, blah, blah. I'm dealing with my wife who doesn't feel like it's any of my business to tell me any of the things about her life and what's going on. So is it her business to know when I'm meeting with my attorney? It's her business in that she's trying to get her quit claim signed so that she can buy property with her boyfriend, who she cheated on me with in her new life. But I don't really owe her anything. She's not my friend. She's not kind to me. She's not good. And then I'm trying to weigh what I'm doing. Am I being retaliatory? Am I being mean? Am I just being okay? I'm having to deal with freaking divorce stuff while I'm trying to teach. And I'm much, much better equipped now. I'm so much better place right now. But it's still present. It still pulls me out of the moment. You know, I'm trying to do my thing, and it's just there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that one out. I have some time. I have lunch and then my 5th period prep to think about that stuff and, you know, get my class webpage set up and everything. So it'll be fine. If I was just a cruel person, this would be so much easier. I could be like, screw you. But I'm not cruel. I'm nice, and it's a struggle. I came out here to get something out of the car, and I'm sitting here now and I can't remember what it is. Honestly, I don't know why. Well, hello, my friends. Today is done. It was a good day. Oh, that's right. We're really low on gas. Crap. All right, I need to go get a little bit of gas. I'm getting nervous about going across the bridge. Peppered throughout the day were texts and texts and texts and texts from my wife and the mediator on the group thread about my attorney and when they'd get to talk to him and when blah, blah, blah. It's annoying, and I do actually still, I feel pressure. I feel like I need to deliver, and at the end of the day, I don't. Like, her stress is not my stress. Her buying property, it's mental and messed up and whatever, but I don't carry her stress any longer. It's her problem, but I still feel it. You know, I still feel it deep down. Like, I'm not totally shut off to her. I'm not totally an a-hole. You know, I do still have a heart. You know, it's not fun putting gas in your car when you work at kind of a resorty place. That was not, like, gas here is like 30 cents more expensive a gallon than where I get gas at home. I'm pretty shut off to her. Nothing good has come of this. She's definitely not the kind, loving, lovely, amazing woman that I married. I still feel some degree of want to make her happy because I'm practiced at it. But when I pull back a little, she's not good to me. She's not good to me at all. Here's what's happening right now. I'm worried that in talking about this, as I'm doing right now, I'm gonna get myself more upset than I am. Like, I'm not really upset, so I don't wanna get myself worked up. But I think it is interesting to try and figure out what's going on in my head. I feel remnants of the responsibility to her that I pledged to take care of, to watch out for, like, I meant my vows. And I'm probably like a broken record coming back and talking about the vows over and over again, but I don't know, what do we have in our lives right now? What happens in the world that we're beholden to, that we have to stay true to? Laws, of course, so we don't go to jail, but what else? What else in our day-to-day life? What do we personally hold high? Like, what's important to you? What's important in your life that you choose to honor honor above anything else? For me, it was my marriage. It was her. Every rom-com you ever watched, I thought I was doing it right. She was my everything. So to have her do what she's done is terrible. No doubt, it has been a terrible thing. But then to have her behave kind of with the expectation that despite everything, I will treat her the way I used to. She just assumes things. She assumed I would sign the thing the other day. She just assumed she knew me well enough to know that she could steamroll over me. That's the troubling part. She thinks so little of me that she thinks regardless of what she does, I'll just come crawling back. Like, any attention she gives me, I'll be like, oh, but she talked to me. That's messed up. I also talked to my realtor today, and that was interesting. The one guy who looked at the place twice made an offer $100,000 less than our asking price. That's a little tough to swallow. You're just like, oh, really? Okay. Ouch. Which is funny because I thought the price was always too high. So it'd be nice if at this point I could have a sober conversation with my wife about, like, oh, what should we do? Blah, blah, blah. What do you think? But instead we're adversaries. And it sucks. Man, this return to school is strangely hard on me. I got home from school today and I just fell asleep for a little while. I don't ever remember sleeping so much after school in the past. Days have been good. The kids have been good. I feel good about things. I had a couple phone calls and I got a gift in the mail today from a friend and it was awesome. We had spoken a couple weeks ago about my wardrobe and how the fact that, like, every shirt I wear is either black or red. No, what? Let me try that again. It's either black or navy blue or gray. I went so far as to show my closet and it was like black, blue, gray, blue, black, blue, blue. I got home today and there was a package and I was like, I don't think I ordered anything. It was just a print shirt from the Gap. It was something we had looked at online and sort of laughed about, and I don't know, it was just the most thoughtful thing and I'm so grateful. I have incredible friends who are remarkably supportive, and God, as terrible as this breakup has been, I'm so fortunate to know the people I do. So, you know who you are. Thank you so much. You've truly made my day. I'll see you later. One of my friends texted and they were out and about and they were like, oh, you want me to come over? And I did want them to come over. So they did come over. It was great. I showed them the place and they have a pretty strong background in design and interior design. I'd shown them my CAD plans for the place and my thoughts, but it's a different experience to walk through a space with somebody and just kind of envision things. It'd be like, over here you have this, and up here, and we'll hang this here, and this and that. That was cool. And then there's a new Mexican place nearby, so I tested that out, or we tested that out, and it's amazing. It's incredibly, incredibly good. And I have a hunch that when I live here, I will eat there a lot. And here's the awesome part. I had this fear that I would start eating at the new place and abandon the taco stand. But the new place only does tacos, and the taco stand does burritos. So when I want tacos, now I'm gonna go to the new place because they're amazing. And when I want burritos, I still go to the taco stand. It's great. It's like having two different kinds of food. I feel good tonight. Tomorrow, I go to school. I leave school. I meet my attorney and talk about what comes next. That's gonna be an interesting thing.